Hello friends! I'm back. My name's Ramon. How are you? In today's video, I'm going to be talking about a really interesting subject, and this was actually inspired by watching a James and Robert Welsh video where they talked about, specifically Robert actually mentioned, talking about makeup, talking about primers, and he was like, I don't necessarily believe in primers. I believe primers are a situational thing, kind of like skincare. And that got me to thinking like, why hasn't anyone talked about that? And so today's video is going to be talking about situational skincare. Before we get into it, I'm going to ask that you hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, give this video a thumbs up if you like this kind of content. It's not sunscreen content, it's something different for once. And down below, tell me what some of your favorite skincare items are in your routine, especially when you want to switch things up. Situational skincare. What is that? Basically, I'm going to post on the screen a picture of a shelfie I posted on Instagram. This shelfie is actually like one of my most liked pictures. And basically a lot of us in the comments below were just talking about different things in our routine and whatnot. But I got to thinking like there's so much skincare in this. And granted, this is stuff my boyfriend and I both use. But that being said, we actually have a very similar skincare routine night to night. So these products in between us basically overlap considerably. It's a lot of products. These aren't products that I use every single day. They're products that I switch in and out of my skincare routine as I see fit. And that's basically what situational skincare boils down to. The same way you would have a wide array of outfits for different daily needs, different occasions and whatnot, the same we have a wide array of skincare products. Does that make sense? Switching up your skincare products or skincare routine on a daily, nightly basis based on a few different situations. Number one, weather or seasons. Seasons change, and with different seasons comes different things you need for your skin. If you're more oily skin like me, you need to hunker down for summer, but during the winter, you're a little bit more comfortable or you might actually need to introduce a little bit more hydration. Number two, skin behavior fueling. I'm someone who does a lot of actives. So oftentimes my skin reacts as a result of that. Or for example, I just finished getting through a really bad skin contact dermatitis situation where I had a bad allergic reaction. I needed to tailor my skincare routine to that and be able to give my skin a lot of TLC as a result of that. Number three, travel location. I get stressed out traveling, my skin reacts to that. But also based off where you are, kind of like weather and seasons, your skin is going to need different things. The weather here in Chicago is not the same as the weather is in Seattle, is not the same as the weather is in Puerto Rico, isn't the same as the weather is in London. You tailor what you use based off the conditions around you, right? And then number four, how you're feeling. When I'm tired or I've had a little bit too much to drink and I just want to get straight to sleep, I'm not going to do the same routine as I do on the nights where I'm like, I need to take care of myself, need some self-care love. You can tailor things up. So basically that's taking away products, adding more products, switching out products. That's what situational skincare is. So with that being said, I'm going to go through and based off my oily acne prone routine, changes how you will for yours, kind of explain how I would change each step of my skincare routine based off what my skin's needing or how I'm feeling that night. Mind you, simple is always great. Pare down things as much as you can if you want to, if that's your tea, but also having a lot of things in your skincare routine isn't bad either, as long as it makes you happy. Do what makes you happy. Just make sure you're not effing up your skin in the process. So cleansing. Cleansing is cleansing. I'm gonna be honest. My thing with cleansing is I first of all will always and forever oil cleanse. That's a given. Just because I wear makeup, I wear sunscreen, I have oily acne prone skin. I need that extra step in my cleansing routine just to make sure that I can cleanse my skin properly. So my oil cleanser is always gonna stay the same for the most part. But when you get to actual gel cleansing, that's the first place where things start to change. For example, I always mention the CeraVe hydrating cleanser as my go-to. When I had my allergic reaction this last week and my skin was literally parched, sandpaper, soaking up any hydration and moisture put on it, this was a godsend. This is just a great, gentle, everyday cleanser, but it doesn't strip your skin or do too much to take too much out of your skin. This is just a really great everyday cleanser. This is generally my go-to. But let's just say there's some days where I need a little bit more cleaning. And this is like during the summer where it's really humid and I'm feeling grimy or have like a full beat on, I will go in with a hydrating foaming cleanser. And that's where my Dr. Jart microfoam cleanser comes in. This is just a nice hydrating but really foamy cleanser, and foaming cleansers just feel like you're really doing yourself a deep clean. Foaming cleansers are great for oily acne prone skin just because they give you that extra cleaning power. They can actually get in there and give you a nice thorough clean. And then there's days where I need just a little bit more acne related fighting. That's where my low pH Good Morning cleanser comes into play. This is a more gentle foaming cleanser that has tea tree as well as other naturally derived BHA, so it's just a really great acne related cleanser. And that's a good example of how you would switch things up based off what your skin needs, right? Next comes toner. Toners are a must in my personal skincare routine just because they give me that little bit of extra thing I need, whether it's hydration or otherwise. My everyday toner is going to be the Hada Labo Gochujang. It's a great hydrating toner. This is my foolproof. I can use it every day. Usually my skincare routine just includes cleansing, hydrating, moisturizer, and or sunscreen. But recently I've actually introduced another variation of that toner into my skincare routine just because I wanted to kind of target some dark spots. and that's why I started using this one. This is the Hada Labo Whitening Lotion. This has alpha-arbutin, which helps for brightening unwanted pigmentation in the skin, but it's still the Hada Labo hyaluronic acid formula, so it's still gonna be really hydrating. Another toner that I really like is this one. This is the Stick-A-Pear Tiger Grass Calming Mist. This is just a toner that has the Centella asiatica botanical extract in it. This is my staple when I have really compromised skin. That Centella asiatica is going to help to soothe and nourish and treat wounded and compromised skin, while also giving you that really hydrating benefit to it. On a different note, some days I got a little something going on, or it's hot, or I know I want some sebum control throughout the day, or I need to target some breakouts, and that's when I use my La Roche-Posay Effaclar Clarifying Toner. Toner that has salicylic acid in it, great for oily acne-prone skin. No, I will actually still use a hydrating toner after this most times. A variation of that step is going to be essences, and I love essences. I oftentimes will actually just use an essence instead of a toner if I need to, if I'm in a rush and need to do like the bare minimum, only because essences have more active ingredients, so they do a little bit more to my skin, as well as having their hydrating benefits. All-time fave, Secret Cree Starting Treatment Essence, but Misha also has a similar version of this. These just have great fermented ingredients on top of things like niacinamide, allantoin, which give your skin a little bit more than just hydration, but these are foolproof for every day. Another variation of that is going to be the Mugwort Essence from I'm From. James Welsh also talked about this, that's why I got it. But this is just another layer of benefits in terms of having active ingredients while having a really hydrating vehicle in them. So if I need more hydration, I layer all these up. If I need less hydration, I start to really pare these back or eliminate these entirely. But you can really do a lot when it comes to essences, hydrators, etc. Let's talk about leave-on treatments and or masks. I have oily acne-prone skin. I'm going to tell you that time and time and time again. So I really love peeling solutions and like exfoliating masks. Sakura Baby Facial and The Ordinary's 30% AHA, 2% BHA, staples in my skincare routine. They have the surface exfoliation and the pore exfoliation benefits of the AHAs and BHAs. Love these, especially during the summer. Those are where these really come in handy, but you can't use these every day. They're too high strength. I actually won't even use them even once a week, maybe once every couple of weeks if I need that. But as a result of that, I also introduced other variations of mainly salicylic acid actually. I have two great salicylic acid treatments. This is the salicylic 2% mask from The Ordinary. Great wash off treatment. Also has kaolin clay and I believe charcoal in it as well, which are great ingredients to kind of control oil production throughout the day and kind of, I don't want to say detox, so I don't really believe in that, but it just pulls out any excess impurities you might have in your skin. And then my all-time holy grail, this is the UFO oil from Sunday Riley. Amazing, amazing treatment oil with salicylic acid while also having ingredients to prevent and treat breakouts, as well as having licorice root extract to help brighten hyperpigmentation in the skin. And a variation on that, and something I've discovered since I've gotten into like this whole like skinfluencer thing, is everyone loves Paula's Choice, and the only Paula's Choice product I have on deck is the Skin Perfecting 2% BHA gel. And you can tell this is old because this is their OG packaging for it, but great variation for the Sunday Riley treatment I just told you about. Another thing for masks is I like sheet masks. Sheet masks are a great way to introduce a lot more hydration and nourishment into your skin. Sheet masks in my mind are basically an extension of an essence. They are essence soaked fabrics basically, but I have options. These are things I use when I want to do a little bit more self-care, because you have to leave these on for 20 minutes and it feels like you're really pampering yourself. But you can tailor the sheet mask to what you need. For example, this Labco's charcoal mask. Labco's is actually one of my favorite sheet mask companies ever, just because I like how like juicy they are, juicy, as well as they like actual sheet masks, but great for detox and pore care. This one from VT is a Cica Plus Care Centella Asiatica mask. This was a staple when I had my allergic reaction, just because it helped to soothe the like really inflamed, irritated skin that I had. But yeah, Centella and a sheet mask. Another variation of that one is this one from Nature Republic. I bought these when I was in Korea. And this is the madecassoside. Madecassoside is like a derivative of Centella Asiatica. Again, great for soothing, calming, irritated, inflamed skin. Pro tip, refrigerate these. These cold on like really sun compromised, inflamed, skin barrier compromised skin. Amazing. Masterlab is my other favorite sheet mask. These were sold in Tony Moly. These have a wide array of different actives in them, whether it's brightening, wrinkle care, madecassoside, acne care, and also Dr. Dart cleansing solution. Great when I'm traveling, just because it helps like take care of my pores, prevent me from breaking out, treat breakouts. You don't need sheet masks. They're just really nice to have in your skincare routine because they're fun to do. Moisturizers, I don't mess with moisturizers a lot, but that's where you can also really go ham. Moisturizers are a necessity in skincare routines, period. Everything else I've talked about in terms of treatments and sheet masks and essences and toners, those are extra, and those are where you can really start to take away things, but moisturizer is a necessity. My go-to is my Neutrogena Hydro Boost Body Gel Cream. Fragrance-free, sensitive skin. And that's just because it's a very just to the point moisturizer. I also mentioned my Sunday Riley Tidal Enzyme Cream, one of my favorite. I love that lightweight gel texture. It's very consistent in my skincare routine, but that Tidal Enzyme Cream has exfoliating and brightening properties in it. So when I'm like really going through acne breakouts, that's a go-to because it's lightweight, but also has more of a punch to it. I also really like, if I need to, oils. If I'm feeling really compromised, like when I have my allergic reaction, I will layer oils on top of all of my hydrators to really lock it in and make sure my skin's getting that boost of hydration that it needs. Biossance squalane oil. Go-to, default, period. Something else though is, again, I love Centella Asiatica. And that's why I like the Cicapair Tiger Grass Calming Gel Cream from Dr. Jart's. It's a Centella infused gel cream moisturizer. When I have really compromised skin from doing too much retinol or actives, or when I had my allergic reaction and my skin was like literally burning, this was really great to soothe that, really great to calm things down, reduce inflammation and redness in my skin. It's expensive, I'm not gonna lie. You don't need that much of it though. And I really pair this up with the Calming Mist, my Centella sheet masks, this on top of it, just to kind of have a layer upon layer upon layer of Centella punch. And last but not least, my holy grail of all skincare items, sunscreen. You need sunscreen every day. But that being said, because your skin has different needs every day, I have different sunscreens for different occasions. You've seen my sunscreen collection. You've seen all the sunscreens I've tested on this channel, but the ones I'm gonna mention are more holy grails. My go-tos usually are going to be just very everyday sunscreens, and that's going to generally be my Biore Watery Essence SPF, as well as the same Eco Earth Power Aqua Sun Gel. These are more lightweight. These also have more hydrating vehicles. They're not gonna sit heavy under makeup, but they're just gonna give you a really nice boost of UV protection without being too heavy on the skin, right? If I know I'm gonna be wearing full glam and I need super, super lightweight, quick absorbing SPF, I have my Misha. This is the Misha All Around Safe Block Essence Sun Milk, SPF 50PA+++. This is just a really great sunscreen if you don't want things to be heavy. This is the best for oily, acne-prone skin in my opinion, just because it's super lightweight and absorbs into your skin in like 3 seconds. And then I have the days where I need a little bit more hydration, more moisture in my skin, and that's where I go to these two, Perito Green Level Centella Safe Sun and the Cosrx Aloe Soothing Sun Cream. These are a bit more rich sunscreen textures, but even for my oily, acne-prone skin, they aren't that heavy. It's giving me a really nice boost of like moisturizing properties, and oftentimes I won't use moisturizer if I use these. Again, Centella, love her. This is one of my go-tos. When I had my allergic reaction, I put a very generous layer of this on, and within like 3 minutes, it was completely like soaked in and gone, but my skin was quenched, it was moisturized, and it was soothed just because of the Centella property in it. But then you also have the Aloe Soothing Sun Cream. This one is great because it has aloe, so it kind of gives you that aloe soothing benefit. Those soothing attributes and sunscreens are great because think about it, sunscreen, you're out in the sun, you're becoming more UV compromised, sun stress. Those are really gonna work to calm your skin, soothe your skin, really nourish your skin while it's also giving you sun protection. And with that, those are my examples of situational skincare. Hopefully all this made sense to you, but I just really wanted to give you examples of based off what my skin needs, based on what's going on in my day, what's going on in the world, how I'm feeling, how I can tailor different products for different steps in my skincare routine. I have a million toners, a million essences, a million cleansers, and I don't use those every day. The key is not to layer up all these things all at once. It's based off what your skin needs. Switch things out, add things in, take things out. As always, please listen to your skin. Don't do the most, don't irritate your skin. But if you do irritate your skin, Centella Asiatica is your best friend. Trust that. Again, these are products that work for my skin's needs. I have oily, acne-prone skin, but sometimes that deviates. Base your products off of what your skin needs and what your skin concerns are. And with that, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you have a good day. In the comments down below, tell me what some of your favorite these products are, if we share some of the same things or opinions, or tell me what some of your favorites are if I haven't mentioned them. And make sure to subscribe, give this video a thumbs up, and yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Bye.